Hi YouTube! Haven't seen you guys in a while. I've just been busy taking care of Luna, of course, so wanted to come on here and make a video kind of following along something new that I'm starting and kind of do like an initial review of the product. And what I'm talking about is Weight Watchers. I went on Weight Watchers, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, and I had really good success. I weighed probably the least I've weighed in a few years doing the program, and at that time it was points plus, but I just signed up back with Weight Watchers about a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, and they came out with a new program called Smart Points. I didn't even know that they had a new program when I signed up. I just kind of wanted to get like my weight loss kick-started after being pregnant. I gained about 30 pounds, maybe a little bit more, but not too much more, maybe about 30. And when I had Luna, since then I'm about 7 weeks postpartum, a little bit over, and I've lost a little bit over 20 pounds of that, but I definitely wasn't at the best weight when I got pregnant. So now I'm trying to get healthy for her so we can be around a long time and etc. And Weight Watchers was the most logical thing for me to go back to, because obviously you can eat whatever you really want to eat on the program, but they all have points associated with them. But I know a lot of people are probably searching the internet kind of like wondering how the new program is, and so I kind of wanted to do a first week review of it. My points is kind of unique because I am breastfeeding and I exclusively breastfeed, so I wanted to go on Weight Watchers because they're one of the only diet companies that I know of that cater to breastfeeding moms. So when you put that into the little calculator, it gives you actually more points to use for the day because you are breastfeeding. So if you are a mom watching this and you're in the same boat, then I would highly recommend trying it out. I was very concerned with milk supply because sometimes when you do cut calories from your diet, then your milk supply can drop, and I was reading on kellymom.com that you should usually wait anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks after having your baby before you start any type of diet because of milk supply. So if you are, just now having the baby and you're not that far along, I might wait until you are at least 6 weeks to start any type of diet program. If you want to look it up, there's a whole bunch of resources, and I can kind of link that article below for you on the Kelly Mom so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. But I was around 6 weeks or so, or 6.5 weeks when I started. I can't, when you're a mom, your timelines are just like, whoa. But I have completed a full week on it, and I'm into the next week. So basically the difference with the Smart Points versus the old points is that they use like the saturated fat and all of that to calculate how many points things are. So I kind of have a little bit of note here because I wanted to make sure I got it right. So basically, Smart Points are calculated using calories, saturated fat, sugar, and protein, and saturated fat and sugar make the Smart Points go up, and the protein make them go down. So a lot of people are upset about the program change because in the past you could have things, maybe ice cream bar or something might have been a lot less points plus because of the sugar, but now with the sugar content it made the points go up, so people are not happy. But I've noticed on the program, just being on it for a week, that if you use sugar-free products like sugar-free coffee cream or sugar-free ice cream or sugar-free whatever, the points are a lot lower. So it's nice because I like to eat like, let's say chicken with rice and all that. That's going to be pretty low in points because it's protein and all that. And you can still have your coffee and stuff, you just get the sugar-free versions of everything, or light versions, and it's really actually been easy to follow for me. So personally, I'm going to tell you how many points I have for a day and a week and all of that. So 1 minute. Okay, so I have every day, because I am breastfeeding, they give you 16 extra points. So if you're trying to follow along without paying for Weight Watchers, I know a lot of people do that, then if you're a breastfeeding mom, it'll be about 16 points extra. So I get 52 points a day, which is quite a bit, and obviously breastfeeding takes a lot of calories to make milk and all of that. And the weekly extra points that you can use, kind of dip into, is 42. So last week, it was really easy for me to stay in those points every day. I think I had several days where I had points remaining. I try to eat almost all the way up to my points because I want to make sure that I maintain the amount of calories that I need. but the weekly points, I did not use them all. I even had like one day that was like a cheat day. I saved up and went to food trucks, and you know, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get something that's definitely not on my diet. And even when I calculated that item on there, I still had weekly points left over, so it was extremely easy to follow. So I wasn't really having too high of hopes of like weight loss type stuff, because I know it takes time, and you know, I'm trying not to beat myself up just having a baby. And so I was like, well, if I lose anything, I will be happy. So I was pleasantly surprised to know that I lost 2 pounds on the program in the first week, which is pretty awesome. So I am hoping next week is at least 1 pound, or even if it's, you know, 0.8 or something like that, that would be great. But as long as I'm losing something, then I'm happy. And I'm just kind of happy that I'm back on a track of becoming more healthy, because definitely, you know, I have to keep up with her when she gets older, and I want to make sure that, like I said, I'm the most healthy for her. So that is pretty much everything I wanted to go over. I definitely recommend this, like I said, if you're a breastfeeding mom, even if you're not and you're just trying to get back in shape, you can set, you know, it gives you a little questionnaire, asks you about your lifestyle. It does focus on the activity points a little bit. I kind of wanted to mention this. So in the past, when you did an exercise, it kind of added more points back into your weekly points. So let's say I did 30 minutes on the treadmill, that got me 2 more points. So people would use those points in order to eat more. Well, they kind of encourage you now not to do that. They encourage you to work out, but keep those, don't keep those points to kind of give you more food. Like, just use it as a healthy thing you're doing, but not to earn yourself more food. You can do that, you can change that in your settings, but they kind of urge you not to do that. So I left that off. So if I'm doing anything walking wise or whatever, I would just kind of go, great, I'm doing it, it's, you know, helping my weight loss, but I'm not going to exchange that for more food. Right now I got an Apple Watch for myself for Christmas, and like my present for having a baby. So this has a standing tracker and all of that. It doesn't connect with Weight Watchers, unfortunately, but it does tell me like if I need to stand more, or how much calories I've burned, or how long, or what intensity I'm doing things in. So that's nice to have. And if you have anything like a Jawbone Fit or something I used to have, it does integrate with the Weight Watchers. So, or Fitbit, you can kind of put that on there. So far so good on the first week. I'll probably do an update after it's been about a month. I did want to mention I made an Instagram to just keep myself motivated and like post like meals I'm eating, how I'm doing, other things, being mom, Weight Watchers mom, whatever. So I made an Instagram. It's called Weight Watchers Mom Life. If you want to follow my posts about being on Weight Watchers, like daily little recipes or just other whatever I want to post about it, you can go follow that Instagram. It really isn't anything fancy. I wasn't really gonna even tell anyone about it, but since I'm doing this video, I just decided to let you guys know. It's kind of like an online diary for myself, just following along. So I'll post that below if you want to follow it. I of course have all my regular stuff below, my regular Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, blog. Oh, I'm posting more on my blog now, so if you are interested in reading some blog posts, mostly mom stuff, then you can go on there. I'm sorry I'm a boring mom now, but that's just my life now. So comment below if you have any questions about the Weight Watchers Smart Points. I'll do my best to answer anything about, you know, breastfeeding and being on it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on social media, subscribe if you're not already. If you are, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.